Jimmy Naturals is a company I stand behind. I use their soap, Jimmy Suds, every time in the wash pen. Then I use Jimmy Shine, their more natural shine product that can be combed in. And then there's my favorite, Jimmy Juice. It is another shine product and it smells amazing. They use essential oils that can repel insects, heal their skin, and most importantly, makes your pigs shine in the show ring. So get yourself some today and make sure to use code Joe Show, no spaces, all caps, for a discount on your next order at jimmynaturals.com. What does it take to compete? What does it take to win? In the ring, in the barn, at life. Everyone that has a vested interest in the livestock world knows that good stock starts from the ground up. That is what Big Paw Lifestyle is. Big Paw, hoof, or foot means a good foundation to any species of livestock, and it will mean a good foundation for you. Big Paw Lifestyle is a brand you'll see me wearing all the time. They've got awesome clothes, and I especially love their hats. Check out their latest styles at bigpawlifestyle.com. What is up, everyone? Welcome to the Joe Show. I'm Joe, and today I get the pleasure to talk to the Grand Champion Barrow winner from the recent Arizona National Livestock Show, Alli Stromberger. Arizona is a special place. Warm weather, good food. Last spring, my family and I went there. My dad had a work meeting, so my mom and my little brother met him out there. We did some cool stuff. We went to an old ghost town, and we went to a spring training baseball game, rode scooters around Scottsdale. But today, we're digging into the livestock show that takes place in Phoenix annually between Christmas and New Year's. The Arizona Livestock Show is the largest livestock show in the Southwest and has been in existence since 1948. Exhibitors from more than 39 states come to show, bringing over 4,000 head of cattle, sheep, goats, swine, and horses. So let's get into it. Here we go. All right. Thank you for joining me, and tell the listeners a little bit about yourself.
So my name is Alli Stromberger. I am 19 years old. I'm currently a sophomore at the University of Wyoming. I was born and raised in Island, Colorado, where my family owns and operates a corn farm. I have two sisters, Brooke, who is 23. She lives in Greeley, Colorado, and Bailey, who is 13, and she lives at home with my parents, Brad and Jonna.
All right. So I invited Alli on the show today because she just won Grand Champion Market Barrow at the Arizona National Show. Congrats. Tell me about that barrow.
So that barrow, his name was Frankie. He's a crossbred from Goss Livestock. We bought him on the farm, and he was originally for Kansas City in October, but he just didn't grow, and so we ended up taking him to Arizona. And personality-wise, he was just mean. He's always been in pain since he was little, and as I'm sure many people saw in the show ring, he likes to squeal a lot, and so he was probably one of the more difficult pigs I've ever had to show. So he was a challenge, but it was definitely well worth the challenge.
Mm-hmm. So, rolling into the show, did you know that you had a pretty good chance to do something with that barrow?
I mean, I never really know, looking
Mm-hmm.
at pigs in your barn, you
Yeah.
just look at them every day and they look the same. I was really hoping I could win my class with that pig, but I was definitely not expecting to win the whole show. Um, yeah, so the win was pretty unexpected, and I had never won a division there before. I'd had reserve a long time ago, but I was definitely not expecting to win at all.
Uh-huh. Tell me who all helped you get there with that barrow.
So the main people that helped me with my barrow was my family. My dad is kind of the feed genius of our family. He can evaluate livestock. He knows how to feed livestock. And we've been taught many things by many different people throughout that. So it's definitely a team effort.
Mm-hmm.
And so my dad, and I would say having my dad in my barn is one of my biggest advantages. not only because he's so intelligent at feeding and evaluating livestock, but because through him and my mom, they taught me, work ethic, how to be a humble winner and a humble
Mhm.
loser, and how to be a good role model for my younger sister and other exhibitors. So my family's a really big one. And then on the day of the show, Ty Goss, his girlfriend Lindsay, and Blake Goss, they were all there. They helped me out on the day of the show. So I would say like the people in my pit crew on specifically the day of the show was my mom Jonna, my dad Brad, my sisters Brooke and Bailey, and then the Goss brothers along with Lindsay.
Yeah. Did you have any other pigs that you brought there to that show?
Yes, yeah. So at that show, I showed a gilt the day before, and I got a fourth in class with her. And then my little sister also showed. She showed a barrow.
Mhm. Do you show any other livestock?
No, I do not. It has always been pigs for my family, or for me and my sisters at least. My dad grew up showing beef and lambs, like steers and, heifers, all that. But for my sisters and I, it's always been pigs.
Okay, so can you tell me about the layout of your barn?
Okay. So in our barn, it's not like huge, it's fairly decent sized.
Mhm.
So we have a big room, and then separating a big room and a small room is our feed room. So in the big room, we have 8 individual pens where we keep the pigs. And then in our feed room, we have, all of our feed
Mm.
supplements that we use. And then there's 4 more pens in our other room. Um, and we're lucky enough to have heaters in both of our rooms. And our wash rack is heated also. It's just off of our feed room.
Mhm.
And so I'm very lucky to be able to show winter pigs the way that we do. Because
Mhm.
then on the other side of our pig barn, like so where the pigs are at is insulated.
Yeah.
It's always kept warm or cool in the summer. And then on the other side is all concrete. It's where we keep our trailer. And in the wintertime, we roll out carpet. And if it's too cold to walk our pigs outside, we walk them inside.
Yeah. Okay. So we had pigs on feed for the Arizona National back in 2020, and COVID happened. So we hadn't had an opportunity to go back yet. I've heard it's a fun show. What made you guys decide to put this show on your list?
So we've shown at the Arizona National probably 4 or 5 times
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Um, yeah, so my sister and my dad went a long time ago, and they just really liked this show. And so like the reason why we went this year is because I was too old for the National Western Stock Show in Denver. So I couldn't enter the draw, and my sister didn't get drawn. And so we were kind of like, well, there's always Arizona, we can go there. So we ended up going to Phoenix. And I have a few family members that live in Phoenix.
Yeah.
And so it's always a great, it's just there's few reasons for us to go to Phoenix
Uh,
so we can see family, and
yeah.
nobody's in school, so it's just easy timing.
Yeah. Obviously, the weather is a great reason to hit up that show. And as an example, I'm sitting here in a snowstorm. We even had school canceled today and tomorrow. So warm Arizona weather does sound nice about now.
Oh yeah, it was great, and it was beautiful during the day. We were able to wear t-shirts, and the pigs liked it. So it was great.
Yeah, it'd be fun. Tell us more about you and how long you've been showing.
So I have been showing since I was 8. So for quite quite a few years. But my sister had pigs even before I was able to show. So I've been in our pig barn ever since I can remember. We like in the summer, we all get up and we walk pigs together as a family. And so ever since I can remember, I've been in that pig barn, and it's just kind of been a really big part of my life, and I'm very thankful that my parents gave me the opportunity to show livestock.
Yeah. So, what breeds of pigs do you normally show? Because some people like don't show spots or because they're, a little crazy. And then, but yeah, what breeds of pigs do you normally show, and what breeds of pigs have you shown this year?
So normally I've shown, pretty much a little bit everything. Crosses a lot, because we try and always do good with the crossbreds.
Yeah,
But I've shown a lot of Chesters, like at our state fair. I've had I've had a lot of division champions or reserves with Chesters at our Colorado State Fair. And then I've shown a few Durocs. Um I've shown a few spots. Yeah, so really just a little bit of everything. But I would say we mainly focus on our crossbreds.
yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we normally focus on crossbreds, maybe Durocs, and then yeah, we
Yeah.
never. The only breed that I've never shown a Tamworth.
Oh yeah. I've never shown a Tamworth either or a Poland.
My dad is screaming at the top of his lungs right now because the Cyclones are playing.
Oh yeah. My sister actually went to Iowa State, so
Really?
yeah. I did know that they were playing. Yes. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
We're playing number two, Houston, number two in the
Yep.
country. Last time I checked, we were winning by 10, which is
Well,
pretty
that's
good.
good.
Started
Yeah,
off the
that is pretty
game,
good.
yeah. Started off the game 14-0. Then they kind of came back, but yeah. So hopefully that means we're doing good.
Yeah.
So what else do you have in the barn, and what other shows are you gearing up for?
So we actually don't have any pigs in the barn right now
Really?
because um like I said, I'm too old for stock show. My sister didn't get drawn. And
Um,
so this is kind of the end for a little while for us until we start getting pigs for county fair and state fair, which I'm too old to show at now.
yeah.
So so now I'll really just be in the barn helping my little sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, so county fair, state fair's next, Exarban, Kansas City.
Yeah.
So those are what's next on our list. So breeders that we have gotten pigs from in the past, we kind of go all over. We get just a few from everywhere. If we see one that we like, we buy them. But the ones that we have been frequent in our barn, um, Ottenwalter in California, Young Livestock, Allied Genetics, Hinton Livestock, Flatland Show Pigs, Simpson Livestock, SoCo Show Pigs, CNC Show Pigs, SD Genetics, and Custis Show Pigs. So we kind of go all over, lots of different states, lots of different people, but it's given me lots of opportunities to meet people and learn lots of different things. So it's been good.
Same. Yeah, same. We get pigs from all across the country.
Yep.
What else do you do for fun? Any sports? What do you do for fun other than showing livestock?
So for fun, I played a little bit of basketball when I was in high school. And then I quit my after my sophomore year to focus more on showing pigs. Um, Other than that, I have a big family on my mom's side, so I have lots of cousins. So I hang out with my friends and my family a lot. Um,
Uh-huh.
and spend lots of my free time with them. I have a few little cousins that just absolutely love our pigs. And
Yeah.
so I'm usually bringing them to the barn any chance I get, just because it's pretty cute when they're with the pigs. And
Oh yeah.
actually, they name most of our pigs just because
Really?
they love it so much. Yeah. Yep. So that's fun. And then I love to read. I love
Uh-huh.
reading books. Might make me sound like a nerd, but it's the truth. I do. Um, but when I'm at home and not at college, I just spend a lot of my time with my family.
Yeah. What is your
Yep.
favorite book?
Oh, that's a hard one. I don't think I have like a favorite book, but I have a favorite author, James Patterson. He's my favorite. And his The Women's Murder Club, that series. That's a good one. So that's probably my favorite series.
All right. So, with your years of showing experience, what has been one of your most memorable experiences, whether good or something funny that's happened?
So my most memorable experience, um, this is kind of an easy question for me to answer. Um, in 2020, January 2020, I won the National Western Stock Show.
Oh,
Um, and that was, yeah, that was huge for me.
yeah.
Yeah, I had won Exarban in 2019, like the summer before. And so going into stock show, stock show's always been one for my family that was always a dream, but it
Uh-huh.
was a dream that we never thought we could get accomplished. We never thought we would actually get that win.
Hmm.
And so getting that win in my home state with lots of my family and lots of my friends there was just like an unbelievable experience for me.
Yeah.
Um, and so that was really cool. And what made it even more special to me was Will Winter. He was the judge of stock show that year, and
Hmm.
he said a quote that will stick with me forever. He said um, that was the very best pig he's ever got to use at a pig show.
Wow.
And so for me, that was, I'm going to use the word life changing because
Yeah.
I I hadn't done very good that year. I was kind of down in the dumps.
Hmm.
I was like, why are we even doing this? Like if we're just gonna lose every show we go to. And then one of our friends told me to just, you have one more pig to show, just have a little faith, have a
Yeah.
little hope. And man, oh man, when I won my class and then I won the division and then the crossbreds, going into that champion drive and walking on that green carpet and hearing my name and then seeing out of the corner of my eye, just like all of my family standing there, it was unbelievable. So
That'd be wild.
that was definitely my most memorable experience. Yeah. It was pretty neat.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. All right. So now it's time for a little game I like to play called Would You Rather. So, with that, would you rather move to Arizona and only show llamas or move to New Jersey and only show pigs?
I'm gonna say move to New Jersey and only show pigs.
Why?
Because I don't really know a whole lot about llamas
Me
and
neither.
and I know a little more about pigs, so
Yeah.
and I've never been to New Jersey, so maybe that could be a new experience for me.
Yeah. I've never thought about that.
Yeah.
What's next for Allie and what are your future plans?
What's next for me? Well, I am going to finish getting my degree at the University of Wyoming. I am currently studying elementary education, and I really hope to someday move back to our farm. And I really hope to have a family of my own. And my really big goal is to have a family that I can raise in the barn like I was raised and just grow up in a loving environment because I've loved my childhood. My parents are amazing and I owe everything to them. So hopefully I can be a parent like that for my kids someday.
Well, thank you.
Yes,
Uh,
thank you for inviting me.
yeah, thank you for being on my podcast, and I wish you the best luck on this upcoming year.
Thank you. Same for you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.